What's up, QC fam? It is Queen Chef, author, healer. Listen, so I just shared I shared a post on my page recently, and it was basically talking about how you can't afford to clap back like you used to when you're a chosen one. And honestly, I just feel like a chosen one is just a certain level of growth, because all of us in some capacity are chosen. I feel, but it's just when you reach a certain level in life and spirituality and growth and whatever in your journey, you get to that place where you literally just cannot afford to respond like you used to. And the part in it that was my favorite was the last line that says, you can't forfeit, or no, it said, some fights forfeit favor. You had to do a little shoulder shimmy because that thing did something to my spirit, because I have experienced that. I have witnessed that as someone who I know matter of factly, I've had some things come to me, and because I didn't pass the test or I wasn't ready for the lesson, they've passed me by. You can know that you're a favored being, a favored person, all you want. Like, I know that because of my life, the way my life is, the way my life is laid out, the way it's unfolded. I know I'm favored. However, some fights will forfeit favor. That thing really set in my soul because I've experienced it firsthand. And until you get to the point where your favor and your blessings and where you going is more important than that clapback, you're going to continue to struggle. You are going to continue to struggle. So I strongly urge you, get into your growth, get into your healing, get into your alignment, because baby, listen, you are going to forfeit a lot of things until you get to a place that favor and your soul's destiny, your soul's purpose, and get into the highest possible level in existence that you can be as a human being. Until that is more important than getting that clap back and snapping back and fighting back, until that trumps that, you're going to stay stuck. And I don't want that for you. So get focused, get in alignment, start with your healing. Heal the things inside of you that make you want to clap back. Get in tune with the things inside of you that figure out why you are offended. Figure out why you need to let them know, or why you need to respond. And listen, listen, I'm talking from experience. I'm not talking like it's easy. I'm not talking like it's just the easiest thing to do, or the what's the word? That's all I say. I'm not gonna act like it's easy, because it's not. You talking to a person who is formerly a snapback, get back queen, like, and good at it. Because the post also said something like, don't think that the skill is lost. I just know that my favor and my destiny is more important. Baby, that's all that happened. Because I used to always say the beast in me is sleep, not dead. Okay? And it's not, because now I do take pride in knowing that I won't go there on a whim. Like, it will take a lot for me to go there now, just because of the things that I've learned and the things that I've experienced. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I had an urge. It was just a slight little urge, though. I had an urge to send a text today that was like, and it wasn't gonna be a nice text. It wasn't gonna be a nice text at all. But instantly in my mind, the things that replay in my mind and the things that I know in my core and I truly believe, those are the things that save me. Those are the things that I have in repetition that pop up for me. And the first thing was, obedience is better than sacrifice. Because let me tell you, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this. So the other night, I actually had a dream. I don't know if you call, I was awake, but I was hearing from God, during those wee hours. 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. are the prime time hours to hear from God. So I'm up. I think I maybe woke up about just before 3. It might have been like 2:50 something. I don't know. And I stayed up, like, just in my notes on my phone, because I do, everything starts in my notes on my phone. Songs, books, everything I do. Even if I just have an idea for a video or idea for a reel. Anyways, so I'm going through that. And then finally I put my phone down because I looked at the time again. It was like 3 something by this point. And so I put my phone down again. I couldn't go back to sleep, but I was like, all right, if you up at this hour, it's for a reason. So I put that down, and I just kind of laid there in silence. I just laid there on my back, just thinking and just like waiting to hear. And this was actually an answered prayer from earlier that day. One day I'm gonna put it together for y'all in some kind of, I don't figure out what way yet, whether it's gonna be a journal or a book or something, but I have this clarity prayer that I love. But you got to be ready. When you do those clarity prayers and those understanding prayers, you have to be ready, because when you pray and you wait and you sit back and you just wait for those answers and you wait for that clarity, it's coming. And it's not guaranteed to come in any particular way. It might come in a painful way. It might be a little hurtful to you, what you find out or how you find out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, back to the point. Point was, I'm laying there and what I heard, like, so clear. I love when my messages are just so clear. Like, I just love it, because it's not always like that. Sometimes you get a message from God and it's like you still question it a little bit, or it doesn't make sense in the moment. But because I prayed this prayer earlier that day, this made perfect sense to me. And it was, say no more. You have no words as great as my power. And baby, listen, when I tell you that thing it gave me so much comfort in the moment. It gave me the willpower I needed to just be like, there's nothing left to say. There's literally nothing else to say, because I was, and then, so like I said, this was a few nights ago. So then today, actually, this morning, I got an urge, because just a thought that I had, and I was finna send a text, like, it wasn't finna be a nice text, not nasty, but it was just like one of those, just like, yeah, I know, yeah, you tried me, you played in my face, or blah blah blah, just one of those, and first thing, like I said, obedience is better than sacrifice. That was the first thing that popped in my head. And then the second one was that message from the other night. Say no more. You have no words as great as my power. There is nothing I can say. There is nothing left to be said that is going to be more impactful or stronger or bring any type of result. I don't even want a particular result. It's just that urge to want to say what you want to say. You know what I mean? It's that. Just, I want to say, I want you to know that I know. You know what I mean? It's just one of those moments. I want you to know that I know that you. It was one of those. But honestly, I'm so glad I had that message, because that's what's kept me in my power. And I made another reel the other day. It's on my Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. It's everywhere that I post. Just saying how your calmness is your power. Your power and your strength is truly in your calm. Stay in that. So, and more so to say, don't get in that energy of other people. And you know what I mean? Even when you're responding and they saying something or did something to you first, even when you're responding or replying or whatever, like, don't get back in that same energy that they're in. Stay in your calm, because that's where your power is. But anyway, I don't want this to run over too long. My whole point was just that post, and then this message that I got, and how that all tied in for me. And I literally had the phone in my hand, and I was just like, nope. You was told what to do. Now, if you're disobedient to that, there's going to be a consequence. You know there's going to be a consequence. You got a direct instruction. Say no more, because you have no words that are greater than my power. There's nothing you can say that's more powerful than what God is doing. Let it go. Let it go, babe. There is nothing you can say that is going to be more impactful than what God is doing. It's like one of those moments where you just got to know that your spirit team, whomever you believe in, whomever is the God of your understanding, your spirit team, your ancestors, whether it's Jesus, Allah, whomever is the God of your choice. It's one of those times where you just have to know that your spirit team is way more powerful and impactful than you could ever be. And I can't stress it enough that obedience is better than sacrifice popped in my mind. I put that phone down and I went on about my life. And actually now I went and did what I needed to do. And now I'm sitting here in this parking lot about to go in this store, get my hydration materials for the week. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to share that because, listen, this is what Home Cooked Conversations is about moving forward. We're healing, we're growing, we're doing this for real. And like, subscribe, follow me. I'm everywhere at Facebook and Instagram, Queen Chef Joy. I think TikTok is the same. I post my reels and everything on all of those. Like, subscribe. If you made it to the end, leave me some hearts in the comment. I would appreciate that. I always appreciate the love and when y'all show the love. So thank you so much. Y'all have an amazing week or rest of your week, and I'm gonna do the same.